I hope that this episode, and of course the other hundreds before this one, has in some way contributed to your understanding, your wisdom, and how you apply this concept and this gift called resilience. It's not mine. It's not yours. We all share this, and it was given to us individually and uniquely by the one who brought us here. This is a discussion about the seventh sense, the uncommon one. I know you probably have heard about, our common senses, those five, the common five. And then you probably heard about the sixth sense. And I think about a week or two ago, there was an episode on that subject about the five senses and then even the sixth. But as a quick review, in that episode, I discussed the five common internal senses. Sight, hearing, smell, taste, touch. And then that sixth one, that was also called the extrasensory perception, or ESP. Some examples of the sixth sense are like intuition, telepathy, clairvoyance, precognition, and psychokinesis. So put that as a baseline reference point, the five plus the sixth one. So let's say those six baseline senses. Now, not that I'm introducing some brand new knowledge to you, but I'm calling this the seventh sense. Some may call it the common sense. I'm going to choose to call it the uncommon one, the uncommon sense, the resilience sense. So thank you for allowing me to name the seventh sense as the resilience sense. As I introduced the book and the 820 Enterprise episodes to you under that concept, and the concept of resilience as the inherent quality that I say that we all have since birth. But this resilience thing, that while we all have it, most of us have not taken the time to, haven't taken the time or made the space in our soft drive to uncover, recover, or discover that file or application within our spiritual operating system. Notice the computer reference analogy? Cute, huh? Anyway, so I introduced the personal perspective on resilience to you many years ago and many episodes ago in the book, Resilience, the Beauty of Presence. But while I am grateful, happy, and joyful to have put together that construct of resilience into a book, that concept, resilience, the beauty of presence, has progressed for me in this conversation. You may likely come across some spiritual or academic scholars out there who have a different understanding and viewpoint on the standard five and the sixth senses. And maybe they have an offering on the seventh sense of their own and from their original observation. So I do not intend to refute or argue their point here. I'm just presenting a different and present perspective on this uncommon sense. Uncommon yet native to our nature as designed by our Creator. As I said before, maybe you can use the analogy of one of those hidden files in our SOS, our spiritual observation system. Yeah, that spiritual operating system. Come on, that is kind of cool. It's got to be. I guess you could retort with, yeah, your SOS thing, Ming. Your same old shit, SOS. Touche, and nicely played. But on the positive side in this observation, allow me, please, with my optimism and to go with the original SOS acronym, the spiritual operating system, the constant and blockchain currency and network of our very existence that existed before you and I appeared here, and that persists beyond our physical presence here. Hey, maybe another positive and yes and love constant and supporting reference for the SOS moniker, like the SOS signal for people or for ships or boats on the water. When a ship or a boat is unmoored or adrift without power or sail or compass or direction. Compass in the Navy world, I think compass is what I used in the Army. I think in the Navy world, a compass would be called a sextant. I think that's right. But having that unmoored vessel on the water, and then you have no sight of land or stars above for navigation. In that case, SOS would mean an international code signal of extreme distress, used especially for ships at sea, or could mean an urgent appeal for help. Or maybe, I think, over across the sea, across the pond, let's say, in London, they'll say, save our ship. At least that's how I remembered that term being used. Either way, consider this message today as just that. For this present and current moment to refresh your awareness of your beauty through the uncommon and seventh sense you have at your disposal, the resilience one, precisely and uniquely installed on your soft drive, on your soft discipline and desire. I offer you another angle on this infrastructure of your uncommon sense. So please update your user agreement through the link below. Or in compliance with me, the captain of the 820 ship. Please stay in compliance with all the ships at sea, with your one and only dispatcher of the worlds, the God who sent you free, who set you free to roam the seas and lands. But pardon me, I'm not sure why I have related and referenced this seventh sense of resilience to you from a technical computer and Navy analogy. I'm not techie and I'm an Army guy at heart. But regardless, check into that for me. Your SOS should lead you not just back, but forward with the resilience installed at you since birth. Pay attention, stay present and current on the sea of your heart and spirit. And remember, no matter where you go, no matter where you sail, no matter where you walk, it is always 820.